According to statistics, politics, and economy in the fourth quarter of 2020, the sector of arts, entertainment, and recreation accounted for 0.2% of Nigeria's GDP. The industry participation declined in comparison to the first quarter, when it reached 0.31%. However, compared to the previous year, the contribution of arts, entertainment, and recreation to the GDP slightly increased. Many believe that huge revenue abound in this sector, even as much as derivable from the petroleum industry. My guest today is a player in the Nigerian entertainment industry space, and we'll be discussing the rise in contributions of the sector to the national economic development. Thanks for joining us today in TV and Business Daily. I am Chiwendu Usisiago. Today we shall be discussing an entertainment industry contributions to the Nigerian economy. Before we proceed with our discussion, let's take a quick break, and after the break we'll continue with our discussion. Please stay with us.
Television Nigerian is one of the leading giants in Nigeria's digital broadcasting. We deliver quality productions to clients from all sectors of life. We are experts in program streaming, event coverage, news reporting, adverts, documentaries, personality profiling, skits, and jingles. You can advertise now on Television Nigerian network platforms or sponsor programs like The Patriot, Spectacle, Business Daily, Security Dossier, and other programs. To publicize your business from ground state to the zenith, we have the capacity to introduce, promote, and publicize your businesses to increase patronage. We associate with quality to attract clients like you. Television Nigerian is your media solution. For bookings, advert placements, and further inquiries, please contact 080-3071-6959 or 070-3462-5838 or 070-5432-7616 or visit us at the Guzupi Hilltop Mansion, the Television Nigerian House, on the address showing on your screen. Television Nigerian broadcasts beyond boundaries.
Thanks for joining us again on the program, and if you just joining us, this is TV and Business Daily. Like I said earlier, we shall be discussing on the entertainment industry contribution to the Nigerian economy. Of course, my guest is here in the studio to discuss more on that. He's an entertainment practitioner and, of course, an entrepreneur, Christian Timothy, also known as Bishop Chris. You're welcome to TV and Business this morning.
Thank you very much.
How have you been doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, as an entertainer, I want to ask you that, with the whole thing happening, situation happening in the country, from the fuel scarcity, that COVID-19, of course. So how have you been coping? You have to travel as an MC, as a singer. How have you been, coping?
Well, a lot of things have not been easy over the time, but I guess we are just we're getting everything back gradually. For some time now, like you said, I travel as an MC and as an entertainer generally. And we've been through some major challenges when it comes to transportation, the fuel price and other means of transportation. Everything has just gone up. But little by little, we are beginning to gain everything back. And everything is beginning to come to place again. So we're just trying.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, now moving straight to the topic of today, this is Nigeria's entertainment industry contribution to the economy at large. So what art and career constitute the entertainment industry in Nigerian context?
Okay, in the Nigerian context, we have a series of arts that constitutes the entertainment industry. We have the dancing, the singers, we have the actors, acting. We have boxing and other other means of entertainment, but those ones are not really serious over here in Nigeria, so we don't really count them in. But I think the major art in Nigeria for now happens to be the music industry and then the film industry. These are the two major ones for now, and then the comedy, of course.
Okay, so for how long have you been into this entertainment industry?
Personally, I have been into the entertainment for about 6 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the challenges you've been going through as an entertainer?
Yeah, as an entertainer, one of the challenges we keep going through, especially if you are an upcoming, is mostly people have to listen to you. People have to really follow you up first before they can believe in your dreams. They have to check out what you have to offer first before they can believe in you. And at the same time, sometimes you may not be able to actually deliver what you have to offer if the opportunity is not given to you. So these are the major challenges we, as upcomers, always have, and these have been my challenges as well too. But little by little, I'm overtaking all that already, because most of the places they invite me to for singing and comedy and stuff, I go and then I drop what I have, and from there we get further connections to other places, other events, and then little by little we are gaining the grounds. So I would say, as an upcomer, most of the major challenges we've had so far has been that extent where you have to get to before you can be listened to by people. So I think that's been a major challenge.
You're talking about being famous.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, a lot of people look down on this industry, saying that the entertainment industry don't really have enough money to cater. A lot of people run away. They prefer to this white collar job.
Yeah.
Entertainer, you just like say more of an entrepreneur. So I wanted to ask that: does this entertainment industry contribute to the national development?
To the national development, of course. When it comes to the contribution of the entertainment industry to the national, I always reason it this way. Most times we rate Americans based on whatever picture the Hollywood gives to us. Most times we rate countries, nations, based on whatever picture of them that the entertainers give to us. And that has been one of the things that has made our economy backward. I mean, we've been backward when it comes to economy as a nation over a while now, because we never gave entertainment that chance, to portray whatever we have in this country. For instance, several years ago, when you tell an American artist who is a singer to actually feature in Nigerian, they'll be like, I don't know that guy. I can't put him on my record. I don't know him, But most times you realize that most of the guys we have here are even more real than the people we have over there. For instance, I think I was watching a documentary where one of the musicians, I don't want to mention names, one of the American musicians just came to the scene where he was supposed to shoot a music video. And then after the whole shooting and everything, he just had to drop the Lamborghini he was driving during the video making, and then he just ordered Uber. And they came to pick him up from there. And I was like, wow, okay. But when you come over to these places, you find people like Davido and Wizkid and all these guys driving Porsche, Bentleys and Bugattis and different kind of vehicles, expensive vehicles. And you're like, wow, is it that Nigerian singers are actually richer than some of these guys abroad? But the picture they are giving to us is what we believe of them. So they are giving us this picture of a perfect country. Whereas things might not really be perfect, but I mean, when you come down here, we have better life than some of these people, in quote, and then at the end of the day, we are not given the right picture of the country. So, I mean, anybody who wants to actually do business with African, for instance, with Nigerian, for instance, they'll just reason Nigeria to be, okay, that's a country where people are still sleeping on the trees. Like these are the typical beliefs some Americans, some Europeans who has never crossed border actually has about Africans. So it is left for us now, the entertainers, to show forth what we have to these nations, to these people to see, and they can believe in us. And I'm really happy for what the entertainment industry is turning out now to be. Like if you watch certain movies that has been recently acted, like I think Living in Bondage, what's this other one now? And the rest of them, yeah. If you watch some of these modern movies, you see that the camera quality, the backgrounds, and the places they act these movies, you will just discover that, man, if you're outside the country and you see some of these movies, you'll be like, wow, is this really Nigeria? Is this where I left? Because these are not really the pictures we have been portraying over time now. So if you ask me, I would say I think we are evolving. We're evolving, and we are really going to make a great impact in the economy if we have not started already. But I feel we have started already, because the great impact on the economy begins when you begin to portray a picture of your country to other countries or to other nations out there to show them that we are already there as well. You know, that this is when other people would actually have the interest of putting things together with us to have anything to do with us at all.
So now, what's your assessment of this industry in Nigeria?
My assessment for the industry in Nigeria is growing rapidly. It's growing rapidly. You know, years ago, we just believe in the archaic method of doing things. For instance, if you know the stress people like Two-Face actually went through in order to get their tapes into the market, they went through a whole lot of stress, you know. But like I said, it's evolving. We are really evolving very fast. Today, you just drop a CD, a song online, and before you know, you're having millions of streamers, people streaming and people downloading and all that. And before you know, just less than a day, your song is already going round the nations, not just Nigeria anymore, not just Africa anymore, but even people outside the country as well, people outside the continent as well, are already having your songs in their mobile phones and in their laptops and whatever they have. So I think we are really evolving very, very fast.
Okay, I know of a parent. Let's talk about outside the box now. I know of a parent whose child has this desire to sing, but because a normal Nigerian parent now, you need to go to school, you need to work, you need to work in a big organization. Now the child is demoralized. How would you advise the parent, to allow the child to fulfill his desire?
Actually, there's this enlightenment our parents need to have when it comes to entertainment. Entertainment generally. We have this certain behaviors, or should I say stage attitude or something. When you see an entertainer, you don't need to be told. Once you see an entertainer, you just be like, most times, like, I think last year, before I actually cut my hair short, I used to have a long hair. Once anybody sees me, they'll be like, are you a singer? And, you don't need to tell. Once you see us, we look, I think, should I say weird? No, we don't look weird, but we look different from every other people in the society. So the moment you see us, you are able to tell, okay, this should be an entertainer. And some of the people that don't have this enlightenment, they tend to look at us from the other angle. They look at us and they feel, are these people actually normal? Especially those who are not entertainment inclined. They look at us from a distance and they are wondering, are these guys really normal? Are you sure this guy is not under the influence of some drugs or alcohol or something? But they don't really know that there's something in you that is actually driving you, that might even at the end of the day be stronger than alcohol. It's just a drive. It's a passion. Yeah. Once you have the passion
for it,
and you bring out what passion you have in you, people tend to look at you like, but that's what actually is supposed to make you look different, right? Entertainment makes you different from every other person. Being an entertainer makes you different because of the passion in you. Whatever you're doing, that passion has to come out. It has to come to play per time. So not all parents understand that rule. Not all parents actually get it. So sometimes when you look at some of these children, you watch the television and you see certain things going on that you classify to be wrong, and then you see your child wanting to go that way, you'll be asking yourself, okay, so am I expecting my child to be shooting a movie in the next 5 years like Wizkid, and then some ladies in bikini and bra, they're going to be dancing by Wizkid, by my son also, and then, that's all the parents look at.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Christian Timothy. Okay, now before we take a quick break, I wanted to ask that you have the opinion of the industry has the capacity to serve most of Nigerian economic crisis, talking about unemployment, talking about the foreign exchange and the budget insolvency.
Yeah. For instance, okay, let me pick out AY Life to use as an example. Anytime AY Life is having a show, you are expected that he's going to definitely employ some people. He wouldn't work alone. The people who designed the hall, the stage, and the people who set up the sound system, the lightnings and everything, that's employment. So the entertainment generally, we just picked out only one show. We have not even talked about other shows. We have Night of 1,000 Laugh and several other entertainment segments. And also we have the movies, industry. Now, in the movie industry, we have the sound engineers, the camera people, all the makeup artists, and these are employment. It's not everybody that must work in the white collar job. So some of these people can actually get employed into the entertainment industry. And yeah, talking about it improving the economy in some ways, of course it does. Like I said earlier, the picture of the country that we portray to other people out there is what actually could entice them to do any business with us at all.
Okay.
I mean, people out there might not know how civilized we are. But by the time the entertainment industry begin to portray a picture of Nigeria in a way that shows that Nigeria is actually very civilized, these people won't get discouraged at all to do any business or to even, invest into the country, and it's going to improve, definitely.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Christian.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll take a quick break now, and then after the break, we'll continue with our discussion. Please don't go anywhere. My name is Chiwendu Osisiago, presenter at Television Nigerian Business Daily. In a globalizing world, ours is to keep you engaged, informed, and educated on contemporary happenings in the business world. We therefore command a special audience of business-minded viewers who are eager to know more about business, I mean your business. Why don't you take advantage of our special affordable offer to let the world know about your concepts, your goods, and of course, your services. You can call us on 080-3071-6959 or 070-3234-9054. You can also visit us at Television Nigerian in Guzapi, Abuja, and follow us on all the social media handles on Facebook, YouTube, and of course, on Twitter at Television Nigerian. Your business is our concern. Thanks for joining us again on the program. And if you're just joining us, this is Steven Business Daily, and we have been discussing an entertainment industry contribution to the Nigerian economy. Of course, my guest is here in the studio who has been discussing with us on that. He is an entertainment practitioner and an entrepreneur, Mr. Christian Timothy, popularly known as Bishop Chris. Okay, now I want to ask that, what is your final conclusion on this whole entertainment industry?
My final conclusion, I actually wish that the government can actually invest more in the entertainment sector.
Okay.
When you watch sci-fi movies, you realize that most of the things they act in a sci-fi movie are things that actually has not come to play yet. The Americans have gone ahead to show us what they are up to or what they will be up to in the next few years. Now, these things tend to actually scare the whole world about America. Now, some of these things, Americans may not necessarily have them in play. But when we watch their movies, naturally when you see an American man, you just believe, okay, this guy can actually kick a hell out of me in 2 seconds. Why? Because of what we have been able to, what we were fed with. When you see a Chinese man, you just feel, okay, by the time I raise a finger, this guy is going to use karate to bring me down. Whereas this man might not even know anything about fighting. He might not even know anything about the whole kung fu thing. Now, these people, what am I saying now? They are using the entertainment industry to paint a picture, to bring something, a message that necessarily may not exist in their place. So by the time the Nigerian government begin to look into the entertainment industry and begin to fund a lot of things, I believe that we can actually bring a picture of Nigeria or the picture of a new Nigeria out. And before you know it, a lot of people will be ready to invest and a lot of changes will take place. The entertainment industry is very powerful. The moment, it might actually surprise you that, for instance, the NSAS movement that happened the last time was actually, let me say, encouraged by the entertainers. The moment some few entertainers came in, it became viral. For instance, some things happened in Ghana. I think there was no light for some time in a part of Ghana, And this actress, Yvonne Nelson, she just tweeted and then hashtagged "Give us our light." And before you know it, the entire entertainers in Ghana started hashtagging "Give us our light, give us our light." And before you know it, it was installed in less than a week. Even some Nigerians too, give Ghana their light. You know, they started hashtagging these things. So entertainment, it goes a very long way, you know, to portray what necessarily we may not even have in place. And these things encourage other nations to actually partner with us in certain ways that you might not even believe can happen.
All right, now what's your final conclusion to entertainers and of course our viewers that are watching you out there? Okay,
if you're an entertainer, I would advise that they should remain in whatever they are doing. It may not look like you may not. If you're a comedian, you may not have blown like AY. You may not have, if you're an actor, you may not have blown like Rasinoa yet. But this guy started from somewhere. So if you are able to start from somewhere, no matter how discouraging it may be, just continue whatever you're doing. I believe that someday you'll be given a platform that will change everything. Sometimes it just takes a platform, just one platform that you may not even expect. You are just in that platform and the next thing, somebody you might not expect could help you might be sitting there. There are lots of people who are working behind the scenes. Just like we're in front of the camera now, there's somebody behind the camera who people's eyes may not see. And that person might be somewhere in a meeting where you as an entertainer might be there to entertain people. And the person will be like, okay, I think I should have this guy in front of my camera. You might not be able to tell. You may not know these faces, but there are lots of faces that are behind the scenes. So don't give up. Whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. You might meet someone who will change everything.
Okay, now to your viewers.
And to my viewers, I just want to say thank you for viewing. It's been a great time. And I'm really happy that everybody out there are streaming live and watching us right now. And please, whatever you're doing, you must not be in the entertainment industry, but whatever you're doing, also, please, don't give up. Just keep pushing. We'll get there. Nigeria will get there.
Yeah, that's what we hope for. All right, thank you so much. You have said it all, that government should invest more in the entertainment industry by helping in funding the industry and to bring out, in order to bring out the best and a good picture out of Nigeria. Then to the entertainers, if you are able to start something as an entertainer, there's no need for you to give up. You know, there's always light at the end of every tunnel. Yeah. So you should continue, and at the end of the day, you realize that what you actually started will actually, you know, profit. You won't be the one that will be, that everybody will call you, I want to involve you. But now it might not be so easy, but you need to start from somewhere. So at the end of the day, you'll be happy with yourself. Thank you so much, Mr. Christian Timothy, popularly known as Mr. Bishop Chris, for coming on TV and Business this morning. It was good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
And that's the much we have for you today on TV and Business Daily. I am Chiwendo Osisiago. And don't forget that you can follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, and of course on Twitter at Television Nigerian. Do have a wonderful day. Bye for now.